This will be a review on the 2018 Textron Alterra 500 ATV with 4x4. We bought this ATV brand new in 2018. The Textron name was only on these ArcticCat four-wheelers for 2 years, I believe, 2018 and 2019. Its life has been fluctuating. A lot of its early life, it didn't get used much. Occasionally we'd tow a speedboat with it. Pretty excessive, but I would do it. And I mean, it got a lot of enjoyable normal rides. Yeah, a few times we hit 50 miles per hour. Most of its life was the perfect normal ATV life though. Not abused really. And that's just some background for later. So now it's 8 years old now, or 7, excuse me, 7 years old now. And it's been a good ATV for the most part. Up until about a year ago, give or take, I don't remember exactly when, the four-wheel drive actuator went out, so we took the gear out and now we have it in four-wheel drive full-time temporarily until we get a new actuator. But about 6 months ago, we were on a ride and it kind of slowed down and was clunking, and then it wouldn't move at all. So it ended up being the belt. The original belt at 6 years old was burned up. So we installed OEM clutch rollers and a new Chinese $30 belt with the intention of getting an OEM belt later on if the clutch rollers and new cheap belt fixed the problem. And we rode it for a few weeks, maybe even a month. I don't remember, honestly. Something like that. And then it happened again. So we did a lot of research and we ended up taking in to a honest guy we know that does this type of repair, because even though we can do a lot of things ourselves, clutches aren't something we know a whole lot about. So we took it in, and I'll just share our experience with you and what we learned. So the clutches on these machines are way undersized for the power of the engine on these, basically, and the belts are also pretty thin, not very wide. So those are the main things, and so they wear out fast and go bad fast, and it's just not a great idea to tow a ton with these or drive them recklessly a whole lot, from what I found out. So yeah, it kind of sucks. It would be nice to have fun, a little more fun driving it and using it for a lot of regular towing and real work, but they really weren't made for that. It's just a design flaw. Other than the four-wheel drive actuator, which I don't know why that happened, and the belt issue, which is a common issue evidently on these, it always ran amazing, still does. We'll fire it up here, I'll show you the controls and do a few drive-bys and take you on a ride here in a minute. We run tire chains on the rear tires in winter, and other than those two issues, it's been a good four-wheeler. Fire it up here. Okay, we're on the machine now. Yes, we're missing these 2 screws. They just came loose due to vibration of 7 years. We'll replace them soon. But anyways, turn it on, obviously. If you go one more notch, you have lights via this switch. I'll show you in a minute. Green button is to start. Now if we want lights, we turn it to there. and we just got this little side one just automatically. But then we'll go up one notch on the switch. We got those. We had another notch, and we got these, the brakes. The reverse override is right here, and this is your four-wheel drive shifter button assembly. We have it taped up to that actuator, that problem I mentioned earlier. So it's in four-wheel drive right now until we fix it. And I'll take you on a quick ride here and then just some drive-bys. One final minor issue I forgot to mention is this shifter. It's hard to shift sometimes, and we kind of have to rock the machine back and forth while we sit on it. Not totally sure why, never really looked into it, and it's just a minor issue. But overall, this probably is not the machine to buy if you want to use it for a ton of towing and work around the farm or yard. And also not if you want to drive it super recklessly at super high speeds and do a ton of crazy riding. For really super normal use, they can last and not be too bad. But if you do tow a ton or ride it super recklessly, you probably will have that belt issue eventually, unfortunately, with the poor design of the clutch size and high engine power. So that's a review on the 2018 Textron Alterra 500 ATV. Hope you found this helpful. Bye.